The Most Perfect Snowman, a scholastic book written by Britt. Drift was the loneliest of snowmen, made from the first blustery snow of winter. He'd been built fast, and then he'd been forgotten. With only 2 skinny stick arms and a small mouth and eyes made of coal, Drift dreamed of wearing a stylish hat, a scarf, and mittens just like the other snowmen. But most of all, he wanted a pointy orange carrot nose. If only I'd have that, I'd be perfect, he thought. All the other snowmen were much fancier than Drift and would giggle at him in frosty glee. Nice nose. Love your style. Snazzy outfit. Oh, they teased poor Drift. Dressed in their finery, they would have snowy fashion parades. They would have snowball fights and snowman dances that lasted all night. But Drift was never included. So he spent his days alone, swishing and sliding through the wintry woods, often stopping in the shadows to watch all the other snowmen play. One morning, 3 bundled up children walked by. "Hello!" "What a plain-looking snowman," said the little girl. "Do you need a hat? Here, take mine." The hat was blue, fluffy, and toastily warm. It fit perfectly. "And you can have my mittens," said the little boy. They were so snugly, Drift raised his arms in the air and he smiled. The last little girl turned to Drift. "Why don't you take my scarf?" It felt cozy and warm as she placed it around his neck. She looked at him for a moment. You're still missing something." Then, reaching into her coat pocket, she pulled out the most pointy orange carrot nose that Drift had ever seen. She squashed it into place. "Now, you're the perfect snowman," she said. The other snowmen watched in astonishment. They were jealous of Drift now. All afternoon, Drift played with the children. He had never been so happy. They played hide and go seek. They sledded down the hills. But soon dark clouds came over and the kids had to walk back home. Drift thanked them and he waved goodbye to them. But that night a terrible blizzard began to blow. Icy snowflakes ripped at Drift's new hat and his mittens and tossed them into the air. "Oh no," Drift gasped. He set out searching for the missing items. He looked up in the trees and down the stream, over the hills and under some bushes, but they were gone. "Oh well," Drift sighed. "At least I still have my beautiful new scarf and my nose." Then through the howling wind, Drift heard a soft whisper. "I'm lost. Can you help me, please?" It was a tiny bunny. It looked frightened and shivery cold. The bunny needed a safe place to survive the night, but there was no shelter to be found. Drift took off his scarf and wrapped it gently around the bunny. "There now. Now you'll stay warm now." That's when he heard a faint growl. Rumble. It was the bunny's tummy. Drift stared into the frosty night. He knew what he had to do. He reached up, he removed his last remaining gift, and he gave it to his new friend so he could have something to eat. Those acts of kindness made Drift the most perfect snowman of all. The end.